Welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now we are back to go through the full patch notes from the most recent major update, which went live last night, which brought the cat. It brought a cat to the game, and if you haven't seen my video, we took our first look at the cat, and I'm sure you've seen many ways of how to tame it now. That was literally my first attempt at spawning it. Didn't even know it was a real thing. So if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here. And also, do I look really weird? Because I'm trying to use some lighting from the video broadcast, and I feel like I don't look like a human. I don't even know what's going on. I'm testing all these abilities to make the video look better at the moment. But anyway, so yeah, and also if you want to come and join us in the LoadedCrysis cluster, the link to the cluster is in the description down below. I've got a massive documentary type video coming out for the cluster, so if you want to get involved in that as well, come and join us in the Discord. It'll be awesome to have you. But anyway, it's time to get in with the patch notes. Right, so there was an update from Savala, just to let you guys know if you're confused, that heads up survivors, survivetheark.com will be offline for a few days to move hosts and perform upgrades. Thanks for your understanding. So if you're confused why the Survive the Ark isn't online, because I mean I've done the same. I went to get on there and I was like, what's going on? They're doing some upgrades. So yeah, that's what's going on there. So let's begin the patch notes, everyone, starting off with major version for servers and clients, and of course new additions. The cat has been added to the island, the center, and Astrius. Many people are still thinking that this is a joke and it's going to be removed after 24 hours, but it's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. It's staying with us. Some gameplay changes. Now this is some interesting ones that you do not want to miss out on. So they reduced the dinosaur spawns on the island in the center by approximately 50%. But most importantly, they reduced yearling spawns and Aberration by approximately 50% and reduced the yearling base poison damage per stack from 7 to 3. And the amount scaled with melee damage from ×1 to 0.575. This puts poison damage higher versus armored targets and razor damage higher versus unarmored targets. Now, I've seen some negative response to a few of the changes recently. Like, everyone's been happy with the fixes, but with some gameplay changes, I know people haven't been happy recently about the wind turbines and now the yearlings being nerfed. So make it what it is in the comment section down below. Okay, so next up we have some more gameplay fixes, not changes, gameplay fixes. Okay, so fixed an issue where players on low performing servers could disconnect when attempting to mount a creature. Fixed false positive anti-mesh triggering along the south and east of map boundary and Astrius. Fixed an issue where turrets would attempt to target unconscious enemies they could not shoot at. Fix for cart attachments not properly reattaching to a creature when cosmetic is applied. Fix some creature skin region colors not changing with equipped cosmetics in some languages. Fix Tesla coil stun immunity buff not applying immunity correctly. Fixed visual issues with low/medium LODs on Tech Gigantosaurus. Fixed a single player crash related to Power Rangers mod. Fixed dead Desert Titan's body becoming reanimated after a server restart. Fixed Pyromane, Megarithium, I can never say Corithium, I always pronounce it wrong, and Megalosaurus having inconsistent collision when in their sitting state. And fixed inability to select an option with gamepad when deleting a death waypoint, except is now gamepad face button top. And finally, a speculative fix for Sarko's tail sometimes stretching towards the sky on PlayStation. Fix the Dreadnoughtus becoming aggressive to Phoenixes. Fix the Dreadnoughtus rear legs sometimes shaking when idle. Added missing Battle Ridge garage option to toggle blueprint sharing option for the library storage. Fixed a visual issue with the Titanosaur animated series costume. Fix an issue with the Mammoth saddle when the animated series costume is equipped. Fix several cases of the reworked wind turbine not working retroactively for pre-existing structures. Fix the tribe tower not increasing the Megapithecus boss element reward on the center. fix for the armor doggo sometimes burying up into unintended play spaces, and finally fixed several server crashes, and this was for Steam, Xbox, Windows, and the PlayStation. So this patch is now live on all platforms, and as yes you would have seen, let's roll the clip right now where we got chased by the cat, because a lot of people, it's become a bit of a meme on Twitter and on TikTok by the looks of things. I thought it was going to be, but yeah, let's roll the clip. Dinos, cat, summon. So we have a wild... Oh! 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 What? What? But yeah, it was a seriously sort of cool time, and it was just like so unexpected from Studio Wildcard to release a cat, and I feel really happy that they've done something like that. Of course, I know it's not the fixes and the big content changes that we want, you know, Unreal Engine 5.5.4, you know, the launch of Ragnarok. It's none of that stuff, but it's quite nice to just have some random stuff come out of nowhere from Studio Wildcard. I mean, I prefer planned launches, but I think it was something shown is that I reckon if Studio Wildcard announced that a cat was coming out for the game, I think people would just react to it in a bad way. But because they did a ghost drop, and if you don't know what a ghost drop is, I'm sure you've heard me talk about it before, but it's where they just pretty much in the name, they decide to do a launch without anyone knowing that it's going to be happening. But the reason I think they've done it is because they probably thought that there'd be some backlash, I don't know, and then they just thought, we're going to give people a cat, and everyone thought it was a joke, and it was true. So I'd love them to do more of those, like kind of random creature drops out of nowhere. I think it does spice things up, and, you know, is a good laugh as well. Obviously, these next couple of weeks now are kind of building up to the Unreal Engine 5.5.4 update. As I get news on that, I will let you know. I wouldn't have your hopes up for April. It says between April 15th and May 15th. But I would say more likely it's going to be launching in May. So yeah, Ragnarok's launching June 2nd. So they're obviously going to have to give themselves some time between the Unreal Engine 5.5.4. Going to have to keep saying that now, launch. Because obviously they'll have to prepare, because Ragnarok is probably, if not the most hyped map of the game so far. So yeah, but anyway guys, thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button. Tell me what more changes you'd like to come to the channel. We're trying to make major changes. As I said, I've got a special documentary coming up. It's a bit crazy, I'm saying documentary, to talk about the LoadedCrysis cluster. I don't think documentary's the name. I'm more sort of saying we're like working on like what we've done in such a short space of time, and how amazing our community is really becoming over in the LoadedCrysis cluster. Some amazing friendships and relationships that have bonded over in the cluster. Some amazing like funny videos of like people, and some people's builds are incredible. And whether you're a PvE player who likes the chilled way of life and making new friends, which you can still do on PvP too, but you can be a PvP player. We've got 2 servers at this moment in time with 100 player slots, Astrius and the island, and there's big TLC coming to PvP too, and of course both will be getting Ragnarok. So if you want to come and just join a family, you may want to wait until you see the documentary kind of video, but just come and join us. You'll love it, you won't regret it, and obviously you got 24/7 support. So I look forward to doing that video for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.